Hey guys, Brett here again, Focus Fun Fitness. Today I'm doing the third of my interview videos. So over the years as a trainer, I've had many questions from mothers, especially on, they come to see me, they start to change their life around, getting healthy, eating healthy, but how do they get their family to do it? How do they, especially their children, to get them on that path, or sometimes even just their husband as well. So today I'm going to interview a mother. So I have with me Kata Jurevich.
Hi.
She is a mother and a health nut, per se.
A
little bit, yeah. Yeah, she does good. She does all she can, and that's all most of us can do,
Exactly.
So Kata's a full-time mother. She also runs two businesses, so she's a very busy woman, and she ends up still fitting it all in. So Kata, if you would, you could tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi. I'm Kata. I am 38 years old. I'm a mother of a 6-year-old little boy named Blake, who's super active. I do run two businesses, a health juice bar inside of CDM Fitness called CDM Juice Box, and also have an online clothing store called Resurrection. And our biggest thing is I am a mom, an active mom, and also a wife to a very active husband. So I got to take care of my family. They are my first priority before the businesses and everything else. So, we all got to do it. It's a family thing. That's all it comes down to. You can't do it alone. You got to get everybody involved.
And that's the key. That's the key, ladies. You do have to get everyone involved. You have to get the family on board, or it's not going to stick for yourself. There's just going to be too many pitfalls if everyone's not on that route. Again, slowly over time, like I always talk about, as well as yourself, but changing them too. So, as I take it, you already gotten into health and healthier eating before you had your child, correct?
Yes, definitely. I mean, when I started working out at CDM Fitness, which is how I met my husband, David, I had started slowly learning together with him about health. I didn't grow up here. I grew up in Hungary, which is very, very different. We eat farm fresh, we eat local. Everybody makes everything from scratch, and then suddenly I found myself 18 years ago in a country where everything comes out of a box in a can.
Yeah.
It's a completely different environment, and of course I fell into that too. It's like, it was so much easier to pick up things at the grocery store that were ready to go in 5 minutes versus starting to peel potatoes and all those little things that I grew up doing. So once I've met David, it was a slow progress over the years. Little by little, we started changing things. I started making more and more stuff at home myself. We got super involved in the local farmers market, and which was, I think, the biggest change in our life, starting to shop at a local farmers market and starting to shop completely organic. Because even though when we go out, we know we don't always get organic, but at least we know about 98% of the time when we eat at home, we know exactly what we are putting into our body. So we definitely started this way before Blake. And then, so when Blake was born 6 years ago, he kind of was born into it. He was born into a family that was super active, super into health. And it was a matter of educating him. When he was little, kids eat what we put in front of them. That is so true. It's like if you put crackers in front of your child, that's what they're going to eat. You put raw vegetables in front of them, that's what they're going to eat. So that was the biggest thing I started doing with Blake as a baby. Once he started eating solids, I started making all my own baby food at home myself, out of all organic, materials at home that I got at the farmers market.
And how difficult was that? Was that
it
a big process? Or?
That's the thing, it really wasn't, because there's so much stuff out there now to help you. They have these super cute little baby food makers that all you do is you peel your vegetables, you throw it in it steams it, and it mashes it. I mean, it's super simple. So I would just spend an hour Saturday morning buying all my ingredients, and then Sunday morning I would spend an hour making the baby food and freezing it. So for the whole week, I had all his food ready to go.
So that's a big deal, ladies. Making this stuff in bulk, having it ready to go.
Yes.
Instead of trying to do it daily and being overwhelmed. If Kata's getting it done on the weekend, she's got it ready for the entire week. Yeah. That's huge, not only for the children, but even for us in our daily stuff.
Oh yeah.
So
I do the same with David. I prep his meals Sunday. I carve out about an hour on Sunday afternoon usually, when I just pre-prep as many meals as I can for him and for myself. So we know that we are not eating out at lunch and things like that.
And that's the thing too, you know, is getting your staple diet as clean as you can. If Kata's keeping it 100% organic at home, like she said, when she does go out, you know, they do have some things that might not be organic and might not be up to par, but you know, the staple diet is clean enough that's going to be all right. So, you know, not overwhelming yourself, but if you can be really good at home, or as good as you can be, then that's going to be the difference. So that leads into my next question, Kata. When you're going out to these children events, you know, soccer meetings or whatever, and they don't have the best of foods around, how do you deal with that? I mean, is that...
Well, the biggest thing is, and you know, even David kind of contests to that, is that if we know we have a birthday party, we eat before we go. Even if we know there's going to be lunch served, snacks served, we all eat. Even if it's drinking a protein shake, whatever it is, you never want to go hungry to a birthday party, because you know all they're going to have is crap. I'm sorry for the lack of better word.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
It is crap.
But we all know, I mean, it's very rare to go to a birthday party where they're going to serve you sushi. So, you know, I mean, you know, chances are you know what you're going to get. You're going to get pizza, things like Cheetos, things like that. So I do the same with Blake. I try to make sure he goes with somewhat of a full belly. Obviously, if he wants to have a slice of cheese pizza, it's no big deal. I'm not going to say no to him. But I also bring him stuff. Like, I have these little ritual bags that I just pack up, and I put a juice in there for him, an organic cold pressed juice.
Perfect.
I put a few snacks in. I put an apple, whatever it is, just in case the options that they have are not what he likes. Because, I mean, the truth is he actually likes healthy stuff because that's how he grew up. It's not because we tell him you can't have it. He likes those options.
So obviously it's best if you can get to him right away, mothers, you know. Obviously if you don't and they already kind of get in those bad habits, that's going to be more of a struggle. But to help with that struggle, and this leads into my last question to Kata, what do you do on educating your child on how to eat healthy and what to do? I mean, is that an important thing, or are you just kind of doing it and he's following lead?
No, I think that's probably the most important thing, is that, you know, children, food is one of those things with small kids. Anybody with small kids will notice that it's something they have control over. There's not a lot of things in their life they can control. What they eat, they usually can. So it's a struggle. If you tell your child you can't have this, you can't have that, they are going to want to have it.
Like all of us, right?
Yeah, so I try never ever to do that. Kids are smarter than we think. They actually retain so much information. I started telling Blake at a very, very young age why we buy certain things. I started taking him to the grocery store when he was a little baby. You know, I started taking him to the farmer's market. Everybody knows him at the local farmer's market now because he's been going there for 6 years.
Perfect.
So he knows the difference between organic and not organic. He recognizes the label. He can read now. So it's part of a fun thing for him when we go to the store, is that I tell him, okay, you go get something that you like, but let's make a good option. He looks at what it says. Does it have a certified organic logo? We talk about it. Is this just because it's organic? It could still have added sugars in it, all those things. We try to talk about so he understands it. So I don't just tell him, don't have that.
Yeah, so she's giving, so he knows why not to have it.
Yes.
And, you know, now it becomes a fun adventure. Again, if he knows all the people at the farmers market or, you know, the local other markets, then he's happy to go there, and they're educating him as well, you know, talking to the farmers and the produce.
Exactly.
So, you know, as Kata was saying, you know, we've got pre-prepared meals, educate your child, you know, do your best you can before you leave the household so that when you're out it's not as bad, and bringing those meals with you.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's some things to think about, Mom, some ways you can go about it. You know, none of us are perfect. You can, if you have that choice and you're seeing this video before you have a child, you can educate them right from the get-go. That's fantastic. If not, maybe now your child's already 7, 8, 10, who knows. You know, maybe just trying to implement these things and take them to these farmers markets and get them to realize this stuff and talk to the right people. So I'm going to have all the information down below about Kata. You have a website, Kata?
Yes.
Yeah, so go ahead and give us that.
Well, for my business, my website is shopresurrection.com. Also, our juice box you can find it inside of CDM Fitness in Corona Del Mar. And we sell all organic cold pressed, certified organic cold pressed juices, all the varieties, phenomenal recipes, no added sugars in anything. We also have organic local kombuchas, cold brew coffee, and everything we have is local. They are all made here locally. So try to really, really support the local community and everybody who's trying to change the environment around us. So come by, check it out, and hopefully you'll love it.
Yeah, definitely come by, and I'll have that link below, guys, to her site. She's got amazing, beautiful clothes for women. And you know, I see her son in here drinking these all organic cold pressed juices. And you know, he's a vibrant, energetic kid. And you know, this is the way to go with Mom. Be healthy. Get your family healthy, and that'll be easier to maintain your health as well. So thank you so much, Kata.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. It was a great
Thank
interview,
you.
and hopefully I know people are going to learn from you, and you know, this is going to go real well.
I know. Thanks.
So all right, everybody, as always, stay focused and have fun. Bye.
Bye.